Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got another crazy video as usual. So as we all know, Epic Games is currently in a crazy legal battle against Apple and Google. There hasn't been too many updates over the past week until today when bombs dropped on Twitter. As we suspected, Apple is now countersuing Epic Games, which does confirm that this lawsuit and these legal battles are going to go on for a very long time, and Epic is fully prepared to not have mobile in Fortnite for over a year. So when Apple filed their lawsuit towards Epic Games, they revealed that it was because Epic Games in a private email tried to reach out to them over a month ago and tried to cut some special deal that was completely against their terms of service. But that's not the craziest part, guys. Guess what? Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney responded to Apple, exposing them for lying by leaking the actual email and showing what they said is not completely true. We're about to jump into all this crazy stuff, guys, but first, congratulations to our last video's V-Buck and G Fuel giveaway winner. We have Lewis. I have DM'd you on Instagram. All you gotta do is reply and show me proof that you did like my last video and you are subbed with all notifications on. For those of you who are new around here, I do a giveaway in every single video for G Fuel and V-Bucks, and if you want a chance to win, it's super easy to enter. All you gotta do is like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn all notifications on, then leave a comment with either your Instagram or your Twitter. That way I can select one of you guys and DM you with your prize. Also, guys, G Fuel just dropped one of the best flavors of all time. It's Peach Rings flavor, which was inspired by Sonic the Hedgehog, which just came out 2 days ago, and you guys can get the limited edition collector's box, which comes with the exclusive Sonic the Hedgehog shaker cup and a full tub of the Peach Rings flavor. Now, typically, this will cost you $40, which I know is a ton of money, but guess what? You can use code KNG right now for 30% off your entire order, which will take this from $40 to $27. And if $27 is still too much for you, guess what? You can get a starter kit right now, which comes with a shaker cup and 7 of the best G Fuel flavors, such as Raging Gummy Fishy, Sour Blue Chug Rug, and Kiwi Strawberry, for only $10 before shipping. This 30% discount expires in 3 days, and it won't be back for another week or two, so if you want to get some G Fuel, right now is the best time. Alright, guys, so this Apple versus Epic stuff is crazy. Apple literally called Epic Games shoplifters, like they're thieves or something, and I'll show you guys that part later. But first, let's jump into where this all started yesterday, which was when Apple decided that they would be filing a lawsuit against Epic Games. And TechCrunch did an article covering this entire lawsuit, and they really dived deep into it, and some of these details are shocking. So Apple said this: specifically on June 30th, 2020, Epic CEO Tim Sweeney wrote my colleagues and me an email asking for a side letter from Apple, which would create a special deal for only Epic that would fundamentally change the way in which Epic offers apps on the Apple iOS platform. In this email, Mr. Sweeney expressly acknowledged that his proposed changes would be in direct breach of multiple terms of the agreements between Epic and Apple. Mr. Sweeney acknowledged that Epic would not implement its proposal unless the agreements between Epic and Apple were modified. So basically what Apple is saying is that the CEO from Epic Games hit them up asking for a special side deal that would only work between them and Apple. Well, guess what, guys? The CEO of Epic Games, Tim, he replied to this and he said, Apple's statement is misleading. You can read my email on Apple's filing, which is publicly available. I specifically said in Epic's request to Apple execs, we hope that Apple will make these options equally available to all iOS developers. So no, he was not trying to cut a side deal just for Epic Games. He was trying to do this for all developers. And here's the email which he tweeted out right after. He said, Dear Tim, Phil, Craig, and Matt, because of restrictions imposed by Apple, Epic is unable to provide consumers with certain features in our iOS apps. We would like to offer consumers the following features. 1. Competing payment processing options other than Apple payments without Apple's fees in Fortnite and other Epic Games software distributed through the iOS App Store. 2. A competing Epic Games Store app available through the iOS App Store and through direct installation that has equal access to underlying operating system features for software installation and update as the iOS App Store itself has, including the ability to install and update software as seamlessly as the iOS App Store experience. If Epic were allowed to provide these options to iOS device users, consumers would have an opportunity to pay less for digital products and developers would earn more from their sales. Epic is requesting that Apple agree in principle to permit Epic to roll out these options for the benefit of all iOS consumers. We hope that Apple will also make these options equally available to all iOS developers in order to make software sales and distribution on all iOS platforms as open and competitive as it is on personal computers. And again, you guys probably heard that, but just in case if you didn't, this is proof from the email that he did say that this should be available for all iOS developers, everybody who makes an app and puts it in the App Store. So he's not just asking for a special deal that Epic Games can have and other people can't have. He's trying to get it for everybody. And he basically said the reason why they should do it is so that everyone can compete with people on personal computers, which in my opinion makes sense. In the next line, he said, as you know, Epic was required to accept your standard non-negotiable contracts like the Apple Developer Program Licensing Agreement in order to offer products on the iOS devices through the iOS App Store. Epic is also required to comply with Apple's unilateral standards document to obtain app approval, like Apple's App Store review guidelines. Apple's contracts and standard documents contain restrictive provisions that prohibit Epic from offering a competing app store and competing payment processing options to consumers. Now here's where I think Apple is accusing Epic of requesting a special deal just for them. Apple would need to provide a side letter or alter its contracts and standards documents to remove such restrictions to allow Epic to provide a competing app store and competing payment process options to iOS consumers. Now, I personally don't see them requesting a specific special deal for them only. And even in this line, it never says that. Please confirm within 2 weeks if Apple agrees in principle to allow Epic to provide a competing app store and competing payment processing, in which we will meet with your team to work out the details, including Epic's firm commitment to utilize any such features diligently to protect device security, customer privacy, and a high-quality user experience. If we do not receive your confirmation, we will understand that Apple is not willing to make the changes necessary to allow us to provide Android customers with the option of choosing their App Store and payment processing system. Best regards, Tim Sweeney, founder and CEO of Epic Games. Now, overall, I think Epic Games is in the right. I've said it before, but just think about this, guys. Apple literally takes 30% from every app in their store. Now, just go ahead and open up your iPhone and look at how many apps you have downloaded. That's right, guys. Think about the money they're taking. They got $400 million from Fortnite alone in the last year. They're making billions on top of billions. It's unreal. Now, the funniest thing of all of it is Apple compared Epic Games to shoplifters in their lawsuit. They said, if developers can avoid the digital checkout, it is the same as if a customer leaves an Apple retail store without paying for a shoplifted product. Apple does not get paid. Well, maybe if you weren't trying to take 30% and maybe just like 10 or 5, something more fair, it wouldn't be like this. So personally, I wouldn't compare Epic to shoplifters, but I guess that's what Apple thinks. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. That's going to be it for me today. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.